So today we are facing up to signs of aging. Hi, my name's Christine L. Conroy. Welcome to Happy Stuff and Fluff, a channel for women over 50 who are getting happy and growing younger. Now, if this is your first time at Happy Stuff and Fluff, I need to explain. We are not a makeup and skincare channel. However, I am talking about skincare today because I believe that if we look good or feel we look good, it gives us confidence so that we are able to get on better with everything else that we do in life. I also, many years ago, qualified as a beauty therapist. Now, where I do not profess to be an expert, I do have a strong interest. And as I say, it's obviously important to women. I talk to lots of women, and what is a little bit disturbing is some women get very upset and almost obsessed with various signs of wrinkles. Now, we all have, I'm sure you've had these moments. I had one the other day. I'll tell you about that in the next video, where you look in the mirror and you go, whoa, where did that come from? And there are more wrinkles or crow's feet or something. And then you start to feel a little bit uncertain or a little bit panicked. That's okay. It's, as I say, if you start to get really fed up about it or even depressed, where your problems start. I think, to be honest with you, I don't actually know or understand what growing old gracefully actually means. For me, it's like that saying, I think you have to dig on what you got. So that if you simply make the best of what you have in whatever way you can, and then just get on with the rest of your life. That's the way I look at this. If you have any other views or the same view as me on this, let me know in the comments below. I think it's an interesting conversation, because it can be a little bit disconcerting. I mean, if you are a lady 60 plus, as I am, then you're going to start seeing signs of aging. But we are lucky, that we live in this age where all kinds of things are coming out to help us in this respect and to help us to make the most of what we have. And so today I've talked about my morning skincare routine before. I'll leave a link here, and I'm going to put the list here so that I don't have to go through it step by step. I don't want to keep you all day. So I'm doing pretty much the same thing, but I have tried one or two other things, some that have worked and some that haven't, that I just want to tell you about. So I start with the vitamin C. And I use the Timeless vitamin C. That's after I've cleansed my skin. It has ferulic acid in it, which helps with the effectiveness of vitamin C. So that's from the Timeless. I don't have it here. It's in the fridge because it does oxidize very quickly, ladies. So if you haven't used it before, I was advised from my viewers on Happy Stuff and Fluff to decant it when I get it, put half of it in a different bottle and keep that in the fridge. And it works brilliantly. It works really well. So that's that. Now, what I've introduced from the ordinary into my, just let me show you this. This is what I call my survival kit. So it's my morning routine, really, usually in order of use. And I keep it in here so that if ever I'm whisked away for the weekend or going on holiday, it just lifts up, goes in a suitcase or overnight bag, and we're ready to go. So I've done my cleansing, vitamin C, and then I'm using this, which is lactic acid, and it's 10%. Now, you can get 5%, which is what I recommend you do if you haven't used it before. This is 10%. It's an alpha hydroxy acid. Now, this helps exfoliation. It's a gentle exfoliator, and it helps with cell turnover. So I've started to use that, as I say, at 10%, and that comes after the vitamin C. And then I follow it with my favourite ingredient, which is the hyaluronic acid. I'm not going to talk too much about that. I've done that before. Although I will say this, it does make your skin, almost immediately, it feels like a plumping effect. It has a plumping effect on your skin. When you're putting these serums on, ladies, can I just say, first of all, when you put it into your hands, don't do this and then pat it onto your face, because most of the serum goes onto your hands then, which is where you don't need it. So don't rub it like that. A few drops in your hands and pat it on your skin. Do not do this, which is what I see ladies on YouTube doing. We need to lift everything. You need to give your muscles in your face an uplifting massage each time you put something on, and you're massaging it in, up on the neck, up on the chin, up this way, up that way, up this way, so that everything's going up and not being dragged down. So that's what I do when I'm using the hyaluronic acid. Then I follow that with another favourite, the Coenzyme Q10, which is again from the Timeless company. This has loads of ingredients in it, including vitamin E, and it helps to build collagen and elastin. So after everything we've done so far, cleansing, exfoliating, this actually helps to build collagen and elastin, and I put lots of that on in this upward sweeping, with this upward sweeping motion. Now also what you may have seen in my bag is my, but let me tell, sorry, I'll come back to that in a second, but I still use the eye cream, ladies. I'm still using the Olay Pro Retinol. Round the eyes, dot it round the eyes, but I'm bringing it down a little bit because I think I'm getting a few creeping wrinkles, ladies, coming down this way, so I pat it on there too. But also, what's left on my fingers goes around my lips. Remember, the skin around your lips is quite sensitive too, so this is perfect for that. It goes around my lips as well. And then also in my survival bag is this. These are Hylo Tears. These are for long-lasting, soothing, tired eyes or dry eyes, which I don't have anymore, but I got into the habit of using this about 2 years ago when I had lens replacement surgery on both eyes. I had that done 2 years ago. So if you're thinking about having that done and you want to talk about that, let me know and I'll tell you all about that. But these I put in when I get up in the morning, and it just gives you that wide awake, refreshed, dewy-eyed feeling. So that's those. So that's my skincare routine as is. I did try this, which is again from The Ordinary. It's an AHA peeling solution, ladies. Now this is only meant to be used, I think, once or twice a week at most, and it's the red one. Can you see that colour? It looks quite grim actually when you put it on your face. I used it a while ago, and it's very effective. It's a peeling lotion, and 3 days later my skin did indeed begin to peel. And then because I was using Retin-A and all kinds of other things, I didn't use it. I tried it again the other day, and within seconds of putting it on my face, I had to rinse it off again. The stinging was so bad. And I'm assuming it's because of all the other things I'm doing. So what I would say to you, ladies, is if you're going to try it, try a little bit on your skin first and see if you react to it. Don't do what I did and put it all over straight away and then like this and having to rinse it off. So although it's effective, I can't or won't be using it at the moment. Something I have been using very successfully is something that was recommended by Cody from Montalbo Skincare. He reviewed this on his channel, and it's the Clinique Moisture Surge Overnight Mask. I don't just use it as an overnight mask. So what's happened is, with me, why I decided to give it a try, I was a little bit overzealous, I think, with my tretinoin and the Abaji blender that I'm using around my eyes, and consequently the skin around my eyes became very tight and dry. So I stopped everything I was doing, because I'm doing something else that I'm going to tell you about in the next video. I stopped everything and just used this overnight, and it just worked a dream. The following morning, my face was soft and plump, and my eyes were no longer, the skin around my eyes were no longer dry. It was no longer dry, sorry. However, I've also been using it so through the daytime as a little boost, if you like. So, for example, today I've been out shopping this morning, and we have storm, somebody or other on the way, Eric, I think, windy and rainy, and consequently when I got back I needed to wash my hair. Now I'd done my morning skin routine, I'm not going to go through all that again, so I cleansed my face and just put this on, waited 10 minutes and then put my makeup on top of it. Brilliant. Yeah, it really is good. It's meant to strengthen the skin's moisture barrier. It's a bit expensive. It was about £31, I think, but it's going to last forever because I don't put it on every night and I only use a little bit if I'm using it during the daytime. But that was and is a success. So that's how I'm facing up to anti-aging, signs of aging, sorry, and I'm going to keep doing that. And as I said, if you are, you know, if you are 60 or over or 50 or over, you're going to start seeing certain things happening, then we're blessed that we have all of these things and science is on our side in terms of helping us to look the best we can with the best that we can get. And that's what I suggest you do. Okay, so in the next video I'll tell you what else I'm doing. I didn't want to do it today because it would have been such a long video, and it's a long video as it is. So let me know any thoughts you have, and please subscribe if you haven't done already. And I know everybody says this, but it's so true. If you don't hit the little bell when you subscribe, then I'll be lost in oblivion because you won't get my videos. Okay, if you are new here, welcome. Be great to see you again. Leave comments below and introduce yourself, and I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, on the Happy Stuff and Fluff, we are getting happy and growing younger. See you soon. Bye-bye.